This series explores figures described in historical grimoires, beginning at the lowest level of the Goetic hierarchy. Rather than ranking these entities by power or spectacle, this progression follows authority and structure as described in the texts themselves. This first entry begins at the lowest recorded level of command. The Ars Goetia is a 17th century grimoire forming part of the Lesser Key of Solomon. It catalogs 72 spirits, each assigned a rank such as President, Earl, also called Count, Marquis, Duke, Prince, King, and in one exceptional case, Knight. These titles do not represent raw power. Instead, they reflect a symbolic hierarchy modeled after human systems of authority, administrative, military, and bureaucratic in nature. Within this framework, a spirit's rank indicates function and scope of command, not strength. A figure of low rank may exert deep influence in a narrow domain, while a higher-ranked spirit may simply coordinate vast numbers of subordinates. Another recurring concept in the Ars Goetia is that of the legion. A legion does not refer to named individuals, but to abstract units of subordinate spirits, anonymous, interchangeable, and symbolic of authority rather than identity. With this structure in mind, the series begins with the president who holds the least authority recorded in the Ars Goetia. Oz is described in the Ars Goetia as a president of hell. He is notable for commanding only 3 legions of spirits, the smallest number attributed to any president in the text. This limited authority suggests specialization rather than command. Oz's role is not administrative or expansive, but precise and focused. According to historical descriptions, Oz is associated with knowledge, perception, and illusion. He is said to provide insight into the liberal sciences and to answer questions concerning hidden or divine matters. One of the most striking attributes attributed to Oz is his influence over perception. Texts describe his ability to alter how individuals interpret reality, causing a person to believe themselves to be something they are not, or to perceive a false status or identity as real. This theme of altered perception aligns with his minimal command structure. Rather than exerting influence through force or scale, Oz operates through cognitive distortion and internal experience. Visually, Oz is often described as appearing first in animal form before assuming a human shape. However, these descriptions are sparse and inconsistent, offering no definitive appearance. As with many entries in the Ars Goetia, the lack of a concrete image allows for interpretation rather than reproduction. What matters here is not form, but function. This visual sequence represents a modern artistic interpretation inspired by historical descriptions. The shifting forms and obscured features reflect themes of illusion and altered perception rather than literal depiction. No single image claims to represent Oz directly. Instead, these visuals translate abstract concepts, misidentification, belief, distortion, into atmosphere and motion. In this context, authority is not displayed through scale or dominance, but through subtle influence. As the figure withdraws, certain features are no longer visible. This absence reflects Oz's defining attribute, the manipulation of perception rather than physical force. In this context, disappearance does not imply loss, only uncertainty. Oz occupies the lowest recorded level of authority within the Goetic hierarchy. His role demonstrates that influence does not require command over many, but precision within a narrow domain. The next entry will move one step higher within the hierarchy, introducing another president with greater authority and broader scope. This progression will continue, ascending through ranks not to measure power, but to examine structure.